Hello everybody, welcome back to another video requested by Kiba, and he wanted me to talk about Kevin Brynes again, even though I did say the last video would be the last time I talk about that piece of shit person. But he wanted me to talk about the conspiracy theories that Kevin believes in, and I'm going to go over a couple of them, and I'm going to do a vague summary about what they're about and why they're dumb. But they will be in the description below if you want to read and get the full concept for yourself. And I will say a disclaimer, this is a pretty heavy subject matter video, so if you do not like really gross content, I would recommend skipping this video entirely. But, to begin off, I'm going to talk about the first one by the name of Quanta. Quanta is a basic theory that there's a cabal of a satanic cannibalistic children molesting and operating in global sex trafficking ring. So basically, they're saying that liberals run a child molestation cannibalistic ring, and there's a video of Hillary Clinton drinking the blood and wearing the skinned face of a child like a mask. Now when I read that, my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, there's no way people fucking believe this shit. Since that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Okay, let's break this down logically. They claim there's a video of it. Well, where's the video? It has to be leaked by now. Someone had to come across it and say, hey, I got to expose these people for the monsters they are. That's strike one. Strike two, the child that was mentioned was never named. There's no missing child report. That's strike two. And dude, the parent of this alleged child has also, never came and said, hey, you know what, my child went missing near a Hillary Clinton rally or whatever. Again, when you break these down logically, they, again, just fall apart. And that's why, believing this is just fucking stupid. Again, if you wanted to get the full concept, description below, I'll name it I'll name it Quanta. I'll be naming these by the names, just so you know. Okay, the second subject matter is about the white genocide. Now, I know y'all know what that means. It basically means people want to get rid of all white people and make them go extinct, basically. And, I don't know why the fuck people believe this shit. No one's out there actually thinking that, you know what, we need to go out there and we need to get rid of all white people. No one thinks that logically, and the people who do are fucking morons. I want you to be honest. Who out there realistically thinks that genociding a bunch of people is a good idea in today's world? Now, the people who do believe this are fucking morons. You shouldn't be genociding people, okay? But, moving on to Pizzagate, which is kind of in the same ballpark as Quanta, and that is Hillary Clinton participating in ritual murders of children. Also ties back into also being fucking brain dead. I've seen Hillary Clinton before. By that I mean I've seen videos where she acts like a completely normal human being. There's no evidence of her even being anywhere near this type of fucking shit. Of, fucking eating children and running a sex trafficking ring. And again, a conspiracy theory is a thing that does lack evidence. It's just a theory. And again, this whole thing just lacks evidence and lacks anything for you to actually get a grasp on. But, luckily tying into our last subject, which are two things that are kind of the same. I think it's pronounced Zionist, and that's for Zionist. These two are kind of the same, so I'll go over them real quick. They both deal with Jewish people running things. It involves them running the government and running everything. Their belief is that most CEOs of companies are Jewish. That is where they get their theory from. So, oh yeah, look at these people who are CEOs, they're Jewish, therefore they run everything. And to me, when I hear that, I feel that's stupid, since that could mean a few things. Number one, when you're you don't get a SEAL position just because of your religion. You get a SEAL position by working really hard or having a really damn good resume for it. That's how you get it. A SEAL position is you either work your ass off for the business or you have a really fucking good resume. And again, why these technically do fall apart is because of the reasons I just stated. They all just fall apart when you put any logic towards them. Like, if I was a CEO, I would get that position probably because I worked my ass off for it, not because, oh, my religion. No. But why do I feel like people believe this theory? I feel like it is a mixture of a few things. That being their jealousy that someone they don't like is more successful than them and brings them more money, since CEOs tend to bring in a lot of money a year, and I feel that's a huge part of that factor. And the second part of it, I think that they are just racist and have a bunch of hate in their hearts. And they want, and also mixed with the fact that they're jealous of Jewish people who are, the people who bring more money than them. I feel that kind of intertwines with this. But, that kind of wraps up this really quick. Again, if you want to read this, I'll pin them in the description below. You could read them for yourself. But I need to talk about a few more things. I want to talk about the dangers of believing these theories. That if you're easily gullible, these can have a really bad impact on you and make you start believing things that you realistically should not. And if you guys are persuadable, I would recommend not reading them. Like, just be really careful when you read these, since they could warp how you really think about certain subjects. But yeah. But I will say this. If you read these and want to have a civil discussion below, be my guest. But if you're gonna start showing, like, really bad traits, like, start showing, like, racist comments, start being really, really extreme, I will be blocking you on that matter. Which I doubt any of my subscribers will be. All my subscribers, for the most part, are really chill people. But I'll talk about one more thing. That is the types of theories that you should be that are okay believing. Like, if you want to believe in the conspiracy theories of, like, aliens, that is fine. Like, that is a fun subject matter to talk about. Like, oh, we're the only life form out here. Like, those theories are fine. The ones about mythical creatures, perfectly fine. But once we start diving into, like, oh yeah, the Democratic Party is a sex trafficking cult that wears children's faces, that is where we're going to have to draw the line. Since that one is too far and has too big of an impact on people. It's literally changing how people think and making them act irrationally. But anyway, I thank you all for watching this video. And Kiba, I hope you're really happy with this one. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And on side note, Kevin Brynes, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. You're a terrible human being. And you deserve to rot in the deepest pit of fucking hell. See you guys all later.